pull that mic more in between. Yeah.
Yeah. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You already know what it is, man. It's PotRoast motherfucking podcast. Happy Friday, Junior. To everybody out there, man. You already know what it is. It's the squad scene here. Everybody in here, man. We do got a special guest today. We'll introduce him in a few. But yeah, man. You already know what it is, man. I got my guy in here, man. One of the Arizona pioneers out here. He has the longest running hip hop radio show out here, man. Anybody, in the city, in the state, been on there, man. My guy TJ Supa, man. Radio Supa. What's good with you, brother?
Yo, what's good? TJ Super Duper Radio Super. How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man. Good, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people, you know what I'm saying, who may not know who you are, what you do, where you come from, et cetera, et cetera.
Definitely, man. TJ Super, host of the Radio Super Show, owner of the station Radio Super. You know what I'm saying? We're celebrating 17 years on air. The show airs on over 100 stations. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to be in the building. You know what I'm saying, Kronda? We got a lot of people in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what's up, man. You know what's up, man.
For sure, man. Good. Yeah, congratulations. Hey, one, what's goody, bro? All right, Bowden, what's happening? All right, Rich, you ain't on camera, but nah, yeah, y'all gotta scoot over. But yeah, man, 17 years, bro. So what made you want to? First off, what brought you to Arizona? Secondly, what because you interviewed us the other day, so
I
now
did.
yeah now yesterday, matter of fact,
I did.
or the day before. So now it's my turn. What made you want to move to Arizona, and then also what made you want to create like a radio station here just for us? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. I'm gonna try and skip through it kind of fast because it's a
Right.
lot of years, you know what I mean? So my genealogy is that I was born in Virginia. My dad was in the Air Force, so I was born in the Air Force base in Virginia, but my whole family's from New York. So they went from New York to Virginia. I was born over there. My dad would go on leave, so my mom and us would go back and stay in New York while my dad was on leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So eventually we left. I don't know how we got to Arizona. I always when I bump into people from the East Coast, I always ask them like, "How'd y'all get here?" You know what I'm saying? Because it's so interesting that we would just pick a spot in the middle of America and say, "Let's go there." You know, right? So so we ended up going here. I think it's related to my dad being in the Air Force. So we ended up here when I was about 4, and I came up here till about 19. I started doing music. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. I started doing music when I was about 10 years old. I was at my mom's boyfriend's house at the time, and a Run DMC video came on. And it was like the whole world froze. Rockbox came on, and I sat there and I just watched that. It was like everything was in slow motion. And I think I started rapping around then from like 10 years old. So I just rapped my way through, finishing elementary school and going through high school and everything. When I got out, mom was like, yo, go to college. I was like, I'm done with school. I'm tired of this, but she's like, go to college, just take one class. So I took a music business class because it seemed like it was the closest class that I could find that had anything to do with hip hop music. Because back then there was nothing music related out here.
Right.
So I did that, and while I was in that class, my guy Shogun, he found this other school, the Conservatory of Recording Arts. It was a real small school at the time, 10 students in a class, and three classes a year. You know what I mean? So I went there, and I remember being in the middle of class, and the administrator of the school, who I think is still the administrator, Kurt, he came in our class one day, and he's like, yo, you know what? 8 out of the 10 of you guys need to leave. There's no music industry here. And this is like somebody just walking in telling you need to move. You know what I'm saying? Soon. So
that's what he said.
Yeah, he just said that. So from that point, I started thinking like, okay, you know what? Like I gotta finish an internship when I finish this engineering thing. You know what I mean? And I know I got family back in New York. So I finished the regular class there, and when went for an internship, I started looking for something in New York. So I went home and pulled out all my records. You know, you guys know what records are. They're big vinyl disc with a bunch of, yeah, y'all know what's good. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled out all my records and stuff and spread them out, and I started looking at the record labels on the records, and I saw like Def Jam. You know, I had an LL Cool J joint. You know what I'm saying? Jive Records. I had some Boogie Down Production stuff, some Steady B. You know what I'm saying? So I said I spread all these out, and I said, y'all want to go to these places, cold chilling. Um, so I went back to the school and I told them, yo, I want to go to these 5 places. And they said, okay, cool. And whatever. A couple weeks went by. Then the lady from the school came back and she was like, yo, hey, Jive Records said they want you in New York. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I finished out here for the next couple weeks. Then I moved back to New York and I started an internship at Jive Records. So I was there for about a year, did a bunch of amazing things, got my own computer, had my own phone line, A&R department. Things was great. You know what I mean? Started meeting a bunch of people. And for some reason, they let me go. Didn't do anything wrong. They just couldn't keep my position or something like that. I think I created a position somebody gets paid for today, and then they just didn't keep me. They hired somebody else. Whatever. So I ended up at this other crazy big recording studio, the Hit Factory. That was wild because the Hit Factory was like every single day you're seeing an A-list celebrity come in to record, like every day. And I was there for years. So one day Mariah's coming in, the next day Michael Jackson's coming in.
Is Mariah
The next
bad?
day
Mariah bad in real life?
Mariah's bad in real life, and she likes M&Ms, and she wants honey bear in the honey container. And you need to get that because otherwise they'll go send you back to the store to get the bear in the honey container.
That's
You
great.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what that was like. Biggie, Puffy, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I worked there for about 3 years, had a really good relationship with one of the mastering engineers there, and he was leaving to open his own company. So when he left to open his own company, he was like, yo, TJ, I want to take you with me to go be assistant manager of my company. So 3 years after working there, I left and I ended up at another mastering studio. And that mastering studio ended up being the #1 studio in the world in '99. Like again, Puff comes in. We had Notorious Big's album. We were mastering his album when he got killed. So we had the album. Puffy would come in and get his hair cut while we were doing the recording session. You know what I'm saying? Have his barber come over to the studio. So again, Mace, Missy, you know what I'm saying? Another range of who's coming into work today. You know what I'm saying? So I worked there for several years. He had a deal with Rich will probably remember this group, CNC Music Factory, big dance group. He had made a deal with CNC Music Factory. There was one of them that passed away, one of them was remaining, and we were in the CNC Music Factory space for a couple of years. Things weren't working out in terms of that relationship between them two. So the engineer Herb that I came over with ended up leaving, and I was there working for CNC Music Factory then.
Mhm.
So then I was a manager of the studio for CNC Music Factory. And that went for another couple of years. And then I had family things that were happening, custody issues that were happening at the time that caused me to have to leave New York and move back here. So I was in New York probably for about 8, 9 years. I was working in the music industry, like major, super major music industry. And then coming back here, there's almost nothing. You know what I'm saying? This had to be around 2002. So I'm getting here. There's almost nothing here. There's no music in terms of what it looked like, where I was just working.
Right,
You know what I'm
right. Where
saying?
you was at?
Definitely. So at the time my brother was working in film kind of in the same vein that I was working in music. So around 99 he had just put out this film Hoop Soldiers. It's on Tubi right now if you guys want to go chase it down. And that was I helped him score that film. I put a lot of the artists on the soundtrack, performed in the movie, and I was a music supervisor on the film. So Hoop Soldiers, and it's on Tubi right now. So you'll see Chris Rogers as a director on it. When I came out here, we were working on a second film named Cody Black, another film that we put together using a lot of people from out here in the film because those two films were shot out here. You know what I'm saying? So you might see some people in there that you guys are familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So I scored that one also. I was a um, host of a video music show, which is really interesting in that film. You know what I mean? And that film ended up also going national on DVD and all that other stuff. So I get the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is done, and I don't have a way to put this out because there wasn't any systems. This is around 2006, and you guys have done music, so waiting for a record label to show up here to do something is non-existent. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. So going through some mental paces and stuff, I land on this idea like, yo, I need to just figure out a way to put this out myself. So I got the Cody Black soundtrack on iTunes at the time. That was the first one we got on iTunes. And after that, I kind of had this idea like, yo, if I want to put a project out, I can't wait for somebody else to show up to do it. I have to figure out a way to do it myself. Definitely.
Yeah.
So I opened a record label because I got hit up by another group of individuals that they did a film named The Pop the Clutch, and we did the soundtrack for this Pop the Clutch. So we finished it, and I said, okay, when you guys put the film out, we're gonna put the soundtrack out. So 6-7 months went by, opened a record label, finished this whole project, got it pressed up, got a some kind of distribution deal to get this thing inside the warehouse and FYI stores. Um and the film never came out. You know what I'm saying? But we put the soundtrack out anyway. So the film still to this day never came out, but the soundtrack came out. So I put the soundtrack out, and it's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? We got everything done. But then I got to this point of, okay, like now I'm putting out projects and there's no way to promote them. And again, you guys have done music. So you guys know that trying to get something to play on the radio here, and I'm not talking late night radio, no shade, of course, but I'm not talking late night. I'm talking like daytime. Trying to get something to play on the radio down here is almost like winning the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Not like Powerball, but like the pick three or something like that. So we had a song or two that floated through the FM stations, but it would play randomly. It was just mainly love from DJs. You know what I mean? So it got to this point where it was like, okay, so now I have a way to put out my own projects after we create them, but there's no way to promote them. You know what I'm saying? And I had a friend of mine in Atlanta. He was telling me, my man Marcel, he was like, yo, TJ, yo, you should kick around opening a radio station. And I'm like, nah, like life was hectic then. I was a single dad. I had just gone through a divorce. I was raising kids. I think I was working full time. Like I was in school. Like it was stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah. And I had worked on this project for a young lady, Queen Yanajaha. I worked on her project, put her album out.
Her granddaughter.
Definitely. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I put her album out,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a way to promote the album. And I'm in the middle of the project, and we don't have a promotion vehicle. And we can't rely on the FM stations because the DJs were like, well, we had our single like 2 years ago. We played that, so we're not going to play it again. So we're like, there's no way that we have to push this because there wasn't any.
She was popping. She was popping for a little minute.
She was cracking
too. Yeah.
Definitely.
I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that.
So, yep. So, but there wasn't a system to push her music, her project that I just put out. So then the idea for the radio station came back, and it was like, you know what, if I create a radio station, then when I put a project together, then I'm able to promote that project, and then other people that are going to run into the same issue, we can offer a platform for them to create it. You know what I'm saying? There was only one internet radio station that I remember running at the time, and I always salute Freeze. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing what he was doing. I mean, obviously, what we did is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I always salute him because I think he was running a little bit before we actually launched
The DVDs.
He was running. He had a station running.
Oh,
You
did
know what
they?
I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't running at the area the way we were running, but
Yeah.
it was running. You know what I'm saying? So I salute him for that. But then we launched Radio Supa, and I kind of tried to follow the format that I remember listening to, like when I would hear Red Alert on the air. You know what I'm saying? Or when I would hear like a lot of the stations that I would listen to when we were at the studios in New York. I would try to kind of think of that format, like, okay, we want to have more than one show running. We want to have multiple shows running on the platform. We want to, we want to have different guests and stuff like that. And then I also kind of always held on to this idea of doing this thing from a worldwide standpoint, or at least a nationwide standpoint, not like a local standpoint. I remember I was in New York, and I was working at a studio, and I think there was a project from Arizona that came through one of the record labels. I know Buki was connected to it. You know what I'm saying? And somehow it got to the studio we were working at. And they were cracking jokes. They were like, "Yo, TJ, yo, you from Arizona? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got tumbleweed out there. You ride horses and stuff like that." Yeah, they was cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? So I always kept that in my mind. So when I got here and when we launched Radio Super, like I knew we was cracking, because then I'd have artists from New York that was hitting me up here to try to get on the air. So I knew we was popping, because now y'all are looking for us. You know what I'm saying? So we continued with what we were doing in terms of radio over the course of the years. We hit some crazy highs.
Yeah, I remember. I remember, man. I think at one point in time it was like, yo, if you trying to, get a build your buzz and help
Mhm.
get your buzz out there, you wanna come on your show.
Yeah, definitely,
And I
man.
remember that from, almost 20 years ago.
Long time ago,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We were on Live 365. They had about 500 hip hop stations. We were number 2 in the world. Like
yeah.
that's how much traffic we were getting. And things went well, over the course of those years, about probably 10, 12 years in, there was some different things happen that triggered me to start to think from a perspective of, instead of saying, "Hey, I want you to come to Radio Super to listen to us, come to Radio Super," we started to deliver the show to other people. So we started to syndicate the show and put the show on different platforms. I'll go through this. I'll go through it with you guys. You guys remember America Online? Everybody remembers those America Online. I was thinking, like, okay, America Online was like the biggest internet service. And it wasn't the best one. Like, it sucked. It had ads everywhere, and it ran slow and crappy and all that other stuff. But the thing that they did I thought was interesting was that they, instead of saying, "Yo, come to us," like Earthlink or Mindspring, "come to our website and sign up," they would send the disc out to everybody. So people would just say, "Yo, let me just grab the disc and put it in." And I thought like that in terms of Radio Super. Like, we had done amazing, but then, there was changes happening. Apple Music and Spotify popped up. Different things were happening. So I started thinking, like, you know what? Instead of me saying, "Yo, come to us," how about we send the show out to everybody else? So we made deals with a bunch of different radio stations. Obviously, if we're on 100, I spoke to at least 2 or 3. Um, and we locked in and put the shows on different platforms. And now we air on over 100 stations. So we're airing every single day of the week.
Man,
Uh,
salute.
definitely do a lot of celebrity interviews. Things are great. Things are great. So that's kind of the last
So
bunch of
so
years.
so yeah, man. So basically, shine a light where there's not one being
Mhm.
shown.
Definitely.
Yeah, I get
Definitely.
that. I get that.
Right.
And salute again to the 17 years, man. I remember
Yeah.
we started doing music like for real. I think in like 2000,
2000.
2000
Okay.
no 2000 uh uh 7 or
Right.
8.
Right.
Yeah, and so I remember the Exposed magazine era
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and all that shit. So yeah, you have a right to um when they got a right when they talk about Arizona shit,
Yeah.
you earn that right to speak on that.
Big
sure.
big salute, man. Big
Yeah.
salute. And just like I said, when I had you guys on air, like I remember, I remember Martell, I remember Martell coming to me like, yo, you know what? Yeah, it's me, Martell Cartel. And I remember that name floating around when you guys were doing
Yeah.
music way back in the earlier days of the station. You know what I mean? Just having so much music come through. I'm sure that there's songs that I have inside my hard drive that I played that you guys did. You know what I mean?
Probably
So
forgot about.
right. It's been a long time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And of
for
course,
sure.
Rich has been working forever.
Man, yeah, he's glad to have you in the building, man, for sure. Let's get into
Beautiful.
this icebreaker before we hop into
All
Yeah.
these topics. All right, go ahead, Sky. My bad.
I got one question.
Go ahead,
Mhm.
go ahead.
So, with all that you've been through,
Right.
through the history of Arizona hip hop,
Right.
you coming from the birthplace of it,
Right.
what's your outlook on radio today, or just uh, broadcasting today? What's your outlook on it today? Because it's been through many phases.
It has.
How do you look at it today?
And are we thinking? Are we thinking any specific area like FM, like internet, like, or we just thinking overall?
From the FM days where everybody would be locked in to listen to maybe a
Right.
specific station or a song
Yeah.
or just a program,
Right. Right.
to now where it's streaming and you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
more consolidated today.
Right.
Like, what's your outlook on it today?
Yeah.
Like just how music is.
Yeah, I think there was something interesting, man. I'm looking at the wall and I see like a lot of the albums you guys have up there. There was something interesting about music. Let's say that 90s era of music and the delivery. There was something that was positive and negative about it. The positive was like if it got out 90% of the time it was good. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't get out if you sucked unless you just really had something catchy going on. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, like you had to have some talent and some connections to be able to get out. So there was a filter for stuff that we might consider garbage. Let's just say that for the easy way to describe, what we're talking about right now. Now it's different because everybody can put out music and there's a lot of garbage, but everybody can put out music. So you don't have to have a record deal to put something out. You know what I mean? Um, you can just put it out. In terms of like that from a radio standpoint, radio, you used to be able to listen to like FM radio to hear the newest hot music. Now it's like you don't want to listen to FM radio for free. Like you would rather pay money to listen to some other music than listen to FM for free. FM is like, I wouldn't even say FM is like as significant as, and this is,
We look at it like a long commercial now.
yeah. I wouldn't even say FM is significant as like, let's say a regular television channel without cable, because at least you're going to get the news from there. You know what I'm saying? And you won't necessarily get the news from an internet station, or you won't get it not that they don't deliver, but they just don't deliver the same way as like a channel 3 is going to deliver the news. You know what I mean? So FM today, just like I said, like you're not gonna turn on FM unless you don't have another option in your car. If you got Pandora, you're gonna turn on Pandora. If you got Apple, Spotify, you're gonna turn on one of those two. If you got, Shade 45 or whatever,
That's what I listen to.
yeah, definitely. You're gonna turn that on. You're not gonna turn on FM unless you rent a small car and it has a cassette player or something in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So that's kind of where I'm at with radio. I don't think radio is ever gonna go anywhere. But there's just a lot more options. And this is not including maybe like some of the big radio stations in certain states. Like,
You don't think it's falling off?
I think it is. I think it is overall, but I'm thinking that like the main radio station in California might, you know what I'm saying? They might have a lot of pull left over. You know what I'm saying? Or like, Hot 97 or something like that. They might have a lot of pull because just a lot of people are listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Big station in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Detroit, something like that. But other than that, Yeah, I mean, I think it's an afterthought. I think people aren't listening to it. They would rather pay money to listen to something else. Yeah.
I agree.
When I don't have my access to my radio,
Come on, man. Right.
personal radio, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
My music select.
Yeah.
I'm still playing random. It's still playing
Right.
music of all genres. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But the
Yeah.
radio is just like the same shit. Repetitive.
Definitely. Definitely.
Like swaying to like one agenda.
It really
Swaying
is.
to one thing. Like I don't get it right. Or if I do, I gotta keep doing this.
Yeah. And then also when you look at the music that's coming out today, and we're talking in the urban sector of like hip hop and R&B, where we're barely getting any R&B, but in terms of hip hop, like what we might choose to listen to might not sound like what they're going to play on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So we're probably definitely really ain't trying to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear somebody mumble or something. I was trying to be cordial, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was trying.
For sure, man. For sure.
Word.
Man. Oh, I had an icebreaker. Basically, if you could have, real quick though, if you could have any two artists do a collab album, who would it be?
Mm,
82.
Any two. It doesn't necessarily have to be rap. But I'm gonna go rap.
okay.
And I'm gonna start off by saying, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna say, and it could be dead or
Right.
alive and
Right.
shit too.
Right.
I would have liked to seen just a random thought. Too Short and Pimp C do an album.
Too Short and Pimp C. That would have been interesting.
Because they used to rock with each other.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they ever did. Yeah, they did songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did songs. So yeah, I would like to have seen them do maybe a full project.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm up next, man. I'm gonna go Big Pun and probably Cool G Rap.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Big Pun and Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
I think that would have been an incredible album.
I'm gonna knock mine out before somebody's taking mine.
Like last time. Like
I'm gonna take Big.
Mm.
Oh,
That would have been wild.
Now then they were supposed to do one though, right?
Yeah.
I got one for y'all.
Put it right there.
I'm gonna pick Prodigy and Tupac.
Oh.
Okay, why that? Yeah. Put it in front of this.
Prodigy and
two
Tupac.
legendary rappers that I think would have went crazy on some shit together that we never.
They was beefing.
heard. I know
Yeah.
that.
What's up, bro?
That shit would have been fire though. That nigga would have like got on the track together.
I was
Yeah.
saying Scarface and Tupac.
Yeah.
That would have been dope too.
That
Oh,
would
That's
have
what
been
you saying?
Yeah.
if I was gonna put Tupac with somebody, I would put him with DMX.
Gotta be tough.
Oh yeah.
DMX?
I think they was
love
beefing
that.
at some point too. Yeah.
Pac and X went beefing. I think X died before Pac got on like that.
I think there's a version.
But I think Prodigy and Pac was beefing.
there's a version
Yeah.
of Get At Me Dog where Tupac says, yeah. He says Tupac can
What?
suck my yeah. There's a
Yeah.
version of it that he says that.
Tupac. He was talking about that nigga that he was locked up in jail with.
Talking about K-
No, he said K Solo too, but there was a version with Tupac on there too.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
definitely. Yup.
I'm learning
Matter
something.
of fact, he actually does that at the round table with Mos Def.
Okay.
Pun. Who else was there? Big Pun, Mos Def.
Creeping on the come up. Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the round
it's a
table,
YouTube
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Who'd you say, Bowden?
Oh, you said Big Pun and who?
Bowden didn't say his.
And Cool G Rap.
Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
New York
G Rap.
That's a
Yeah.
New York answer for real.
Yeah.
Who would you say, Bowden?
Who would I like to say collaborate?
Two artists.
Ooh. Everybody got dope answers. I probably would like to sing Nipsey and Pop.
Nipsey and Pac.
Yeah. If
That would have been
If I
interesting.
would have had a third option, I was gonna throw Nipsey.
A Nipsey and Pac song would be very interesting to see. To hear.
No, album.
Album, yeah.
Yeah.
Two organic,
Right.
prolific ass niggas,
Mhm.
bro.
Just trying to figure out what the album title. What would the album title be?
Yeah, that's terrible for Nipsey, man. I hate that he had to go when he had just got there. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Yeah.
there any hip hop
Terrible.
artist? Is there any artist death that you actually cried over?
Oh,
Michael Jackson.
You cried when Michael Jackson died? For real? Why?
Because he was such a big part of my childhood.
yeah.
So the nostalgic aspect of it.
I still
I
watch.
could do the whole Billie Jean.
That's dope. I still watch Michael
Motown.
stuff. Michael's so
Motown.
dope. Yeah. Yo, for me, it was Jam Master Jay.
Jam Master Jay.
Jam Master Jay.
Did
Like,
you know him?
no, I didn't. And when it happened, it was like it's almost like you wish you could just rewind time. You know what I'm saying? Like how could you kill Jam Master Jay? You know what I'm saying?
Pioneer.
It was crazy.
That was a crazy time.
Yeah, it was
What was that,
crazy.
03?
It was somewhere around there.
02,
Somewhere
it was
around there.
early 2000s.
Yeah, that was kind
Definitely.
of fucked up.
Yeah, that was terrible. I'm like,
That was a
come on,
crazy
Jay?
time.
Like,
I cried
Yeah.
watching Nipsey's funeral.
okay.
I cried when Nipsey died because of the video of him getting killed. So we didn't see Biggie get killed. You know, we
Right.
weren't there. We didn't see Pac get killed. We were there. Even though I remember, and I was in high school, and it was motherfuckers at school crying. Like they even said something on the announcements type
Mine
shit.
was Left Eye.
And
Mm.
you cried when Left Eye died. Okay. But mine with Nipsey was only because I remember when seeing Nipsey first on them DVDs that they had and Hustle in the House type shit. So
Right.
to see his growth and progression and journey,
Right.
and then right when he start bubbling, and then right before he start about to take off, a nigga fucking hate on him and kill him. That shit bothered me from like a
That's
black
terrible.
man aspect, kind of
Yeah.
like damn, bro,
Yeah.
we are our own fucking worst enemy, bro.
Right.
Like that shit. That's probably why it hurt me, and I cried. You know what I mean?
That's
For
terrible.
a multitude of reasons too,
Right,
bro. Whether
right.
it's been a fair related issue or just a hating ass issue, bro.
Word.
Like what's
Right when he get to where he want to go
It's not
in
even-
life.
it's that too, but it's like you depriving not only his family but the whole world of the potential understanding and growing with that shit, bro.
Right.
That's with any artist.
That's not with any artist, because any artist,
I mean, any
It's one
of the
hip-hop
names
artist.
be named, though, but
too many rappers
Like
have
Boosie
not
said,
resonated
They be
the way he
hypnotized
resonated,
with
bro.
hatred,
Yeah.
brother.
You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible. And they don't look at it from the outside. They don't look at it as like, yo, me doing this thing is gonna deprive the world of this person. You know what I mean? Who's influencing so many people. They just don't see it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
I cried when Easy E died. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I
feel you
was
on
a huge Easy
I
E
was too,
fan
yeah.
because, well, for me,
You
you
had to
know,
hear it on the radio.
you had to hear on the radio or
Right.
the radio cut, but Easy E was like, because I'm coming from my perspective on when I grew up. My first touch to hip hop was with the gangster rap, with the Easy E and the NWA, era
Right.
and all that. And to me, I looked at him like a superhero. He was a short dude,
Yeah.
but he stood on business, and like he was very well respected. Like a lot of artists talk about fucking Master P.
Nah, he was
talk
a G.
about stories.
Yeah, he was a G.
Yeah.
Master P talk about stories about how gangster Easy really was. He didn't like his portrayed in the movie, but
Yeah.
he died, bro. Like I felt some type of way for real. I was like, damn,
He did his
died,
job,
bro.
man.
And going out the way he did, it was an eye opener too. Is educational, you know what I'm saying? I'm in high school. Everybody's sucking and fucking without protection type shit. So you didn't even take it serious. To see somebody of that magnitude that went down, you like, damn, let me get my shit together, bro.
You think that you think he got took out from sexual intercourse? You don't think it was a shot?
At that time, I didn't think it was no conspiracy then type shit. I just thought, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I don't know, man. Everybody got their own theory about how he passed, but that's like anybody. When you love somebody so hard, bro, you will have conspiracies on how they die when you love somebody so
I
hard.
feel you.
Especially with artists. Every superstar artist, every superstar artist is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
on
it's
why they
always
die.
a conspiracy. But shit, let's get into
I
the.
got
Let's
one-
get.
I got one I want to add in there.
Okay, go ahead.
Chadwick Boseman fucked me up too.
Oh
Oh yeah, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. That one hurt the culture.
Mm-hmm.
That was a young Denzel. Yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. Who wins in the verses? We got New York versus Atlanta. And these are the artists. New York is you got Jay, you got Fifth, you got Nas, you got Jadakiss. In Atlanta, you got Jeezy, T.I., Gucci Mane, and Future.
Oh man,
So in a 20, like a versus, a 20 versus 20,
it gotta be.
20v20.
Like,
The New York gonna win that.
Yeah.
man, y'all knew what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What Rich said.
So this room made more lean towards New York winning.
I don't think New York will win.
But I don't know if they will win that. A 20 versus 20, bro.
Think about, listen now. Name
You
the
got,
artist.
you
Listen,
got,
listen.
You got Jeezy.
Man, them niggas
Okay.
ran rap.
You got T.I.
Okay.
Gucci is maybe the weakest link out that
I was
link.
just gonna say that.
But, and he still got some shit. But then you got Future.
The Future got a stupid catalog.
Yeah. Future does.
So his catalog would be in that Outkast catalog. That's the Dungeon Family, brother. You threw a Dungeon Family dude in there. So yeah. Well, I guess that's how you. Well, you look at, if you look at Future like you're gonna look at Jay-Z in New York. Then so it's kind of, as far as the
I'm a bigger Southern rap fan, and I'm still picking New York.
Yeah.
In that particular version.
Yes.
You pick too many hitters. You know what I'm
You got Jay-Z, Nas, 50, and Jada.
Right.
That's tough.
I don't think it's a four that can beat that.
In Atlanta?
Because you gotta. I mean, once you get 50, you got Dre.
And sales and all that.
When you add 50, now you add Dre and all of the Eminem, all of that shit.
Yeah.
I got one for you.
What?
Let's name 5 songs from that side and 5 songs from that side.
5 on the south, 5 on the east.
5 on the south, 5 New York, 5 Atlanta, top bangers.
That's easy.
All right, well, check it. We gonna each pick one, and we're just gonna see
From the list?
From the artists on the list.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pick one song from each artist.
Oh, one song from
each artist.
In the club, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
50 in the club.
Yeah.
Jay, you don't know.
All right.
Jadakiss, we gonna make it.
We gonna
make it. You know.
Nas, you want to go Ether? You want to go
the joint with Lauren? You know.
If I ruled the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
You
east.
owe me with Genuine.
What you got for the south?
Oh.
5 songs from each list.
The Atlanta list is a banger.
All right, okay, so
Atlanta got bangers.
I prefer Atlanta too.
You got Jesus,
Right.
Snowman.
We don't know T.I. What you know?
What you know?
What you know?
T.I.
Yeah.
About that.
What you know about? Yeah.
Future, commas.
Yeah.
That's my choice.
Future's definitely got. He got a lot of them.
Lemonade.
Jeezy put on.
Gucci got Lemonade.
Jeezy put on.
Gucci got Lemonade. There you go.
That ain't his biggest song though. I'll go Gucci Mane, Wasted.
Lemonade is his biggest song.
Gucci
bro.
Wasted is the biggest.
Wasted way bigger than Lemonade.
Wasted is biggest.
Icy is his biggest song.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I bet you it ain't.
Numbers wise, Wasted
Yeah,
is the
Wasted biggest Gucci Mane biggest song, bro.
Wasted was in commercials and everything.
Lil Wayne hopped on it, or I don't know if that was a remix.
Get wasted.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right, that was a good one. I don't think there's to be honest, to be fair though, I don't think there's a right or wrong.
I mean, they always gonna be subjective, but
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
That was
think
a
it's
heavy
hard to
list.
get a four that can beat
All right, next question. Next question is, and I want TJ to start off, and y'all go like that. I'll go last.
Okay.
Do y'all think NBA YoungBoy is really the young niggas Michael Jackson?
I don't. You
These
know.
niggas be crying when they go to his concert and shit, bro, like weirdos.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
They be crying when they
Concert like
crying when they go
weirdos.
to his concert.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Is NBA YoungBoy the young niggas Michael Jackson?
I'm gonna start off with this so we can get to Rich because I know. I'm gonna definitely say no. And even if they think he is, they just don't understand what Michael Jackson was. You know what I mean? They just don't. They don't get it. They don't get it. You know, so nah, he can't be. You know what I mean? I don't know that a rapper can even be, or at least has been.
Level.
Yeah, I don't even know that a rapper has been on that level, you know, at all, ever.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyone.
What's on you, Chief?
I definitely do not think that. To be honest,
No,
nobody's eclipsing.
niggas is saying that,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck what niggas saying, cuz that nigga's not eclipsing MJ. Nobody is eclipsing him. But what I will tell you is the way we see MJ, like at that pinnacle,
Right.
like at the top shit, these young niggas in that particular genre of rap may see him at the top of that pillar. You see what I'm saying? The same way we see MJ up there. But it's a variation when you're trying to compare what he did and brought to the game versus what he did and brought to the game.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about impact or hit, not at the same, but it's in the realm.
Yeah.
Because NBA hit everybody in that bitch wearing green flags. Every city he go, bro, they got them motherfucking green rags, bro. But I ain't seeing
What's the
bitches
green
faint.
rag?
That's what he was. That's what he got. That's his flag that he was.
I mean, I think like Travis Scott got like crazy.
He got a co-following too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's still not even Michael. You know what I'm
not
saying?
even, but we talk about that's why I'm very speaking
definitely.
specifically about NBA young
What you think, Bowden? Yay or nay?
What they're really just trying to compare to say is the impact that he has on the culture at that time.
Yeah,
So
or
we're
nay?
being very, very biased.
Yeah.
Look there, because you're only looking at it from our perspective of what we grew up on. The impact Michael Jackson had on us. That's what they're trying to tell you. You don't understand this generation because this is not your generation. So you don't see that as an impact.
I don't know what I understand.
Come on, man, because you just saying, bro, you can't. Yeah, cause that's just like what we always have.
With you, man.
I know that's like we had to argue about this. These niggas are garbage compared to when we grew up. I'm like, bro, that you don't understand this music because this not what you grew up listening to. Just like how your parents looked at you crazy listening to rap. It's always a generational gap when it comes to music, bro.
Certain shit be true.
There's always a gap.
Certain should be true.
That's fine, but there's always
There's
a
a
gap
but.
with music as well. Because what you don't like, that person may
In
not
sports and hip hop.
like. Yeah, all the time. So you always got to look at it
say
a big
you,
point
Arbor?
of view.
So I'll look at it like this: the most popular rappers that I know of, or let me say most popular artists, especially rappers, I would say is Snoop Dogg, LL Cool J. I teeter-totter with the third.
As far as like icon level.
Yeah, sometimes it's Ice-T, sometimes it's Ice Cube. It kind of Ice-T might be more popular than Ice Cube.
As far as what?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
I'm thinking Jay. No Jay.
Jay-Z?
Mm-hmm.
He's as far as icon.
I'm talking about transcending generations.
Like Michael Jackson did.
Like a Michael Jackson. And those three and those
we don't know if Jay-Z transcended generations.
Michael
Young
Jackson,
niggas don't even like that nigga like that, bro. It's us.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
People are not dressing up.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be like.
I disagree.
If Jay put out a fucking album,
young niggas gonna listen to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, listen.
Ain't nobody dressing up to be a hove for Halloween.
I Hov is doing some different stuff though. Like
dressing up to be Ice-T.
Michael Jackson.
right.
People
They still dress up like Michael. They
day
still
that
dress
get
up.
paid.
Yeah. Every year.
That's the impact.
Yeah.
That's
Every
what
year.
I'm speaking
Nobody gonna be
towards.
dressing like no fucking NBA young boy.
Yeah. You're
I
right.
don't see that
You're
happening.
right. Yeah,
go
you're
ahead,
right.
Rich. Is he the young niggas Michael Jackson?
No, I think this why I'm gonna put it like this. He had a concert here.
Yeah.
I was Ubering that night. Chris Brown had a concert here. I was Ubering that night. Chris Brown
Chris
is
Brown
the
is a Michael
closest thing to
Jackson.
Michael Jackson
Right.
we gonna ever see.
That's what I was
Right.
gonna say.
Right.
Because
Or Prince.
Turnout for the Chris Brown
Yeah.
was
In every city.
crazy.
Yeah.
Remember, he charging
was
$1,000 for a pick.
I was
Yeah.
sitting
And was
getting it.
for like an hour and 17 minutes to go from basically here to Cactus.
That's crazy.
Half a mile.
That's crazy.
At Chris Brown concert. NBA YoungBoy was popping, but it didn't have shit on Chris Brown. people was flying in. Well, some people flew in for NBA YoungBoy, but Chris Brown had the fucking stadium packed.
So why niggas be crying then?
Oh, where the NBA?
Why niggas be crying like he Michael Jackson?
The same arena?
Both did it.
No, hold on. Why y'all gonna answer that? Why niggas be crying then like he fucking Michael Jackson?
It's got to be chicks crying. That's not
It
dudes.
was a dude crying, fam.
It was a dude crying
It
for
was a
NBA
dude
YoungBoy.
crying. Yeah.
Man, he got
So look, that's still a generation. That's an age gap still.
No, dead ass. At
That's
every
still an
Versus
age gap.
concert you can go to, and somebody in there crying.
I'm not crying.
I'm not finna cry if I see nobody.
But you can find somebody.
I
in
wouldn't
every
cry,
concert.
man. I seen Biggie.
You can find
I
somebody
seen
in every
Biggie as
concert
a kid in '96.
Somebody there was crying.
Says somebody.
Young niggas going through pain rap. That NBA YoungBoy, that Juice WRLD, RIP. I personally think Juice WRLD had a harder impact than NBA YoungBoy at a certain point in time. However, I digress. That Rod Wave and shit, they be rapping they pain and they struggles and shit, bro. That's why that little nigga was crying, bro, because he probably relating to all that shit.
But that's what rap always been. Everybody rap their
Right.
pain.
Somebody's gonna
Right, nigga. Tupac not rap nothing but
Scarface made me
pain.
cry.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tupac made me cry every time I listen to Dear Mama, nigga. And that's 30 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Scarface mom's playing.
Right, that shit make you fucking cry.
Did you look at Tupac like you looked at Michael Jackson in a hip hop perspective?
No, no.
How old is it?
Is it any hip hop artist you look at?
You forgot to name Tupac on that list though.
So you saying you don't?
As far as iconic, he might be the most iconic of them all.
That's my point. How old is NBA YoungBoy?
That's what people like. He's like
30.
You got to be 30, about somewhere around there now.
28, 27. Tupac was what, 25 when he died, right?
25, yeah.
I wouldn't even say NBA YoungBoy past Tupac.
Who at 25? Who had a bigger impact?
Yeah.
Tupac
Sure,
or
at
NBA
25.
YoungBoy?
What you talking about?
At 25?
They're around the same fucking age. Only reason I'm saying 25 is because
26.
perfect. Who had a better impact?
Pac,
NBA
nigga.
YoungBoy, Pac. All right, Pac. Anybody in our era gonna say Pac? Right?
No.
You feel me?
No. There's people that would say NBA YoungBoy
Not
got
in
a
our
harder
era.
run.
Not in our age.
In our era, no.
That's my point. So in their generation, the significance of what Tupac is to us may be what they project to NBA YoungBoy.
Because he's 26. He's
26.
He's representing the 10 to 19-year-old.
Y'all niggas don't fuck with the youth.
I was
We ain't talking about what we
ain't
fuck
26, nigga.
with.
We're not 25.
I'm not
Nigga, we're
15
40,
and
bro.
19.
We're grown
Of
as
course, you
fuck.
don't have that impact
We're
on
not 20.
when you was 15 and 19. Tupac was out. That's how you looked at Tupac.
But I
Y'all
still
niggas
got
don't know what the
NBA
youth
YoungBoy
like.
on my motherfucking thing, nigga. I got NBA in my shit, bro.
Now you cap.
I listen to
Ask
NBA.
I got some NBA on my phone. I like kickboxing.
Ask a 13-year-old.
I ain't got no NBA. Why you got NBA on your young boy on your phone?
right.
Because that shit cold.
No, it ain't.
It's not gonna make me cry. He's not hitting like Tupac hits him.
Every
bro.
13-year-old's favorite rapper right now is Skrilla. With that 6 7.
They might say NBA YoungBoy too.
They definitely stand Skrilla.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but nah, I disagree. I disagree with the statement. I think it's kind of dumb to even say that or compare.
Right.
Because Michael Jackson honestly is in his own fucking lane. I don't think
Right,
you'll ever
right.
see nobody that's close to Michael like that. Rich came close, got a good suggestion. If it is, it'll be Chris Brown.
I would say Michael, Prince, and then whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Because Prince has his own. Yeah. Prince has his own. No, definitely
I
not.
wholeheartedly believe this. Barring the Rihanna incident, Chris Brown would have surpassed Michael Jackson.
For sure.
I agree with that.
As far as what?
If he wouldn't have did the
Nah.
Rihanna shit, the level that I've been to 2 Chris Brown concerts now. His singing, his dancing, all of that shit. If he didn't have to take that route,
You got to go down this rabbit hole
with the cursing and the
because you think he danced better than Mike, and I don't.
He definitely danced.
He danced better than
No.
Mike, bro.
I think
He can't pop
wouldn't.
like Mike did, bro.
He danced better than Mike, bro.
But-
You niggas tripping,
Right.
bro.
The thing though is
No way. Mike did not do what Chris Brown did.
no.
Chris Brown can do. Look, bro, I'm just keeping it real. Chris Brown can do every Michael Jackson dance But Michael Jackson can't do every.
And he
Chris
can't
Brown.
Right.
flip and shit like Chris Brown.
Chris Brown
bro.
do flips,
you
bro.
just trying to give
Flip.
homage because
Because that nigga on Ridley.
Yo,
No,
this
I don't give a fuck
you
what
only
he on.
looking at it as he's the creator, so no one can beat the creator.
Right.
I'm saying
James
saying
Brown,
my state
Michael Jackson took all James Brown.
If I could analyze your shit and put my own to it, nigga, I beat my man.
I love Mike, bro.
What you think, TJ?
I think that Chris Brown came from Mike. You know what I mean? It's almost like, and I don't know where it's at. It's almost like if I look at Jordan and then I look at LeBron. LeBron got Jordan's number on his chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he has not surpassed Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, the people of this generation might look at LeBron like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I would compare Michael Jackson to Michael Jordan,
They're on the same
Prince
tree.
to Kobe, and then there's a bunch of other great players. You know what I'm saying? And they fall under that. Chris Brown is incredible. And I would say that if we're gonna say who's the closest person to Michael Jackson, then I would say Chris Brown. I don't know that he would have passed him because Chris Brown had that Rihanna thing, but Michael had that thing with the kids flipping on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we still dancing like
Don't you
dressing up
climb
like Mike.
trees?
You know what I'm saying? So
Michael Jackson had the accusations, though. We saw Rihanna's face.
they raided Mike's house though. You remember?
Like, they never found no concrete evidence that he did anything.
Chris Brown beat the shit out of
Chris
Rihanna.
Brown,
But she
did.
hit him first.
right,
Right.
she did,
It's
and
two
that
sides
more
to the
came
story.
out later. A lot of
Yeah.
that came out later, but
it just still look back as you're a man. That's it.
and he lumped her up.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of her. Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. Jay called him. Jay called Chris.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Mhm.
And they still don't mess with each other.
Nah,
Yup.
he'll never be in the Super Bowl.
That's wild.
Which is-
That's it.
I would
Because
love-
Jay
I would-
controlled the Super
I
Bowl.
would
You know
love
what I'm
to
saying?
see- I would love to see a Chris
Right.
in the Super Bowl.
Trey said I cried when Ricky got shot.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Ricky, Cleo.
Yup.
Running in that alley.
That's funny.
That's funny, man. That's
Scratching
funny.
lotto tickets and shit.
Yeah, man. But that was a good
No,
one.
and what I was gonna say is the last NBA young boy for the younger generation was XXX Tentacion.
Yeah, I
Rest
was
in
thinking
peace.
about that
He
too.
was kind of like he was
Yeah.
on the same
Level, yeah.
what he, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Early
nah,
on.
yeah.
He had that status on lock too.
I still got that song on my playlist.
Man, he makes some jams.
Yeah, he
I'm not
did.
even gonna lie.
Yeah, he did.
Made a couple
2025 Grammy nominations.
Mm.
This is one I wanted to discuss.
Mhm.
Best melodic rap performance.
What's the selections?
We Maj, I never heard of it. Terrence Martin.
Mm.
Is that Problem? No, that's Jason Martin. Terrence Martin.
His problem.
No, it's Jake. Problem is Jason Martin.
What did you say?
Kenyon Dixie and Rhapsody.
Terrence Martin?
Terrence Martin.
Oh, that's us too.
Then Jid with Ty Dolla $ign. Luther Kendrick. Proud of Me. Friday and Meek Mill. I don't think I heard that. Somebody Loves Me.
Slapper.
Is it?
That's my shit.
Somebody Loves Me, Drake. I ain't never heard that neither.
Right. I ain't never heard.
So Love Me Part. Somebody Loves Me Part 2 is better.
I didn't ever heard the best melodic rap album, rap performance. That's some new shit, I guess.
Yeah.
That's currently at the
Well, you know, there's a lot of categories we don't even see. Like you'd be surprised at all the categories that they got.
Right.
Right.
50 or 70, something like that. My homeboy, shout out to my boy Bobby Drake, he got a Grammy for helping co-produce a album by what's the Christian rapper name?
Lecrae.
Lecrae.
Yeah, Lecrae some years back, and then shout out to my boy Eric Michael. Same thing. He got a Grammy 2 years ago. My little white boy, homeboy back in Milwaukee. He for a Grammy nomination as well. He got one. I can't even remember the damn artist's song. But yeah,
That's what's up.
there's a lot of guys that get credit. That's how you get your bag too, as an engineer producer, like stuff, you know, like Rico Love. Shout out Rico.
Rich,
Love.
have you ever heard of sample snitching?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Sample snitching.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a website. It's a website
So
that's
who sampled it?
dedicated. Who sampled?
Who sampled it?
Basically, somebody put out something and they got a sample in it. they go to the platform and put it on there, and it has been criticized by the producer community because it's seen as exposing the creative sauce, and also allowing legal trouble if the sample artist finds out they shit got sampled without nobody knowing and shit. How you feel about that, Rich? You think it's stupid?
I mean, it's so easy to find. You don't need that website to find the samples now. It's so easy, man. You could have your phone listen to the damn song and it'll tell you what the damn sample is. And the way they sampling now, let's just be honest, they're not really sampling now. They're just looping.
Literally.
They're not
just
chopping it up. They're not rearranging it. They're not changing it. They're just taking, sometimes they just take the whole record. They don't take the drums out, nothing. And then they just put some shit over the top of it and make the same song it already was.
Just covered it up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they calling it sampling.
Back to Michael Jackson real
Replay.
quick. Will y'all consider Michael Jackson R&B?
King of pop.
Michael Jackson's not R&B?
King of pop.
That's interesting.
He not
King
the
of pop.
since we going that way,
I'll give
nigga.
it to you just like this. I'm gonna ask you one question to settle it.
Yeah.
You know, I know where you're
What
going.
song would you get some pussy to that Michael Jackson made?
I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
No.
Fucking your hand.
Rock with you?
And what else?
You're not fucking.
You are not
Rock.
alone.
You're not fucking.
I don't
Rock.
fuck to. I
You're
don't.
not alone.
You're gonna step. You're gonna dance to get in the mood. You are not. That is the least fuckable song.
Scream.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I come and you?
I ain't never been no listener to R&B to get some pussy type nigga
I'm
anyway.
saying though, but you can
But
you know a pussy getting song though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Put it this way, what song you know about Michael Jackson that make a bitch say, I want to smash him?
I want to fuck him. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this nigga tonight.
So you know R&B songs that you listen to
Yes.
where you be like, I'm finna get some pussy.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Damn
You
right.
know who the king of
You have
R&B
a
is,
fuck
my
CD?
nigga?
Nah,
I
I
come from this era where I got CD.
So what the
ain't
fuck
no
we
fuck
talking about?
Up
CDs.
CD one. Up to CD two.
Get pussy.
Right.
Get pussy volume 4.
Fuck me tonight.
Yes, nigga.
And it
That's what
got
makes the
all
CD title,
the
nigga.
fucking bangers on it.
Volume
Put
30.
it this way.
Uh,
When the girl is by herself.
Trey used to do that dumbass shit.
When the girl by herself, she
When I
listens
lived
to
with that
more
nigga.
R&B than anything. Your woman listen to more R&B songs than a
There's
rap
a
song.
meeting in my bedroom.
When
I
that
made-
radio girl
Play
say,
that.
"Oh,
I've
shit."
made many-
Yeah.
My
Then you
God.
can throw Twisted, Get It Wet in there, and then get the bitch shaking her ass a little bit. You can throw. There was some rap songs back then you can throw in there too.
All right, let me speak my
I
opinion
used to
on
put
that
on
shit real
Boogie
quick.
Down Productions, yo.
Say what?
I used to put on Boogie Down Productions.
Right.
You know, why is that? You know
I-
what I'm saying?
I feel like low key, man. I mean, yeah, it's for the bitches, but I would listen to R&B just by myself, and like I don't have to be like it doesn't put me in like a mood or nothing like that.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm listening to shit like because if that's the case, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you would only listen to it when you with a bitch or some
Right.
shit. I listen to R&B just because I like R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't, and I get what y'all said. I had homies that did and family that would do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Every time nigga Trey, he put that shit on, I hear some low key moaning in the background. I'm like, this nigga, they're trying to be romantic and shit. Nigga, you're like, you don't even give a fuck about the
Right.
bitch. Yeah, but like that's just
Click.
weird to me. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
am I supposed to do if I'm trying to penetrate you?
If the girl say,
I gotta be romanticizing you, baby. I gotta be
I'll
giving
put
you
on some nice
something.
neo soul and shit. Yeah. Nah.
fist.
You gonna put on that David Banner. Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. You ain't finna fuck to that, nigga.
Are you gonna moan out once you
I
get
guess
it
you
back?
could play Beat It though, huh?
Good.
As soon as you get ready to ski, you go, ooh.
Right.
That's what you do.
He gonna play Billie Jean.
Oh, like a big thing.
Right.
Y'all niggas got the bitch come over and then y'all fucking start putting on fucking Joe.
I'm putting
I
on that
wanna
Maxwell.
know.
Yeah, I'm
what's
putting on
going
Joe.
on.
I'm putting on Joe.
Or I'm putting on.
And I'm sucking some toes, nigga. I
And
like
then when she there and y'all listening to it, like, yo,
Right.
take this literal. I want to know what turns
shit,
you on.
I love tongue.
Right.
Wanna know.
That's my shit, gang. For real.
No, I'd really like to know what turns you on.
car.
Okay, that was the shit, man.
Crazy.
All right, so Michael Jackson won R&B. That's
Yeah.
fine. I mean,
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
pop.
Oh, I heard that
No,
song in the G.
Michael Jackson wasn't R&B.
Pop.
King of pop. R. Kelly is the king of R&B. It is no argument. It ain't a fucking argument about it, bro. Respectfully, because nobody is gonna beat Kelly in a 20v20, bro. Who?
Hell, Michael Jackson had R. Kelly right for him.
Can Michael Jackson beat R. Kelly in a 20v20?
All right, I don't really care no more. Let's talk about the Chicago shit real quick. What about the Chicago niggas, bro? And I want to get, what am I trying to say? I just
Hold on, which situation? Because I seen a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
the
you got
one
one in particular.
the one where the kids wobbed up and was trying to jump the kid, and moms covered the kid up, and they just start beating the shit out the moms and shit too, and other shit, man. Like I think damn, and I hate to say it,
Speak on it.
like we fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
And we've been fucked up, and I don't think it's getting fucking better. Maybe in certain states, but in certain states it's not. And then this is what when the white folks talk about us and all that type of shit, when they see shit like that, that's what they be saying. Well, that's why I'm glad the military's there. And all that type of shit, bro. And all we do is feed into the stereotype. And then yeah, it's cool that people pitched in and bought her a crib and got her out the neighborhood and came and helped her move that day and all that type of shit. But I feel that's cool because it's on some village shit. But if we gonna get on some village shit, them kids and their parents need to get fucked up too. And I'll pass them the mic around.
I'm not as up on the whole situation. I saw a little bit of it, but I'm not fully up on it. But I don't like the way that, we sometimes appear to the public, you know what I'm saying, when somebody pulls out a camera and runs it, you know what I mean? I feel like it's interesting, we've been talking about, music that we see versus what the young people see. I feel like, we get to a point and we grow up and we feel like, you know what? Yeah, whatever it was I did 10, 20 years ago, I don't do no more. And then we still see somebody doing it. We like, yo, why they still doing that? You know what I'm saying? But they in that age group where this is new to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's terrible to see, man. Like, it's terrible to see it. And I understand if people from other cultures look at it and say, yo, I don't want to be around that, or I don't want that in my neighborhood. Like, and I don't know what to say, because I don't even want to be in. I don't even want it to be in my. I don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. It's terrible, and God, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. And I hate that I see a lot of these videos in regards to our community, and I don't see a lot of these videos from other communities.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at with it, man.
Yeah, the second with that and what you said as well. It's saddening because you gotta look at the parents, bro. Like, these kids are at a point, some of them, where they've been exposed to so much shit, and they kind of like fending for themselves, literally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was stated that they had blicks on them, guns on them, running up on that lady, kicking her, stomping her, talking about her ankles, snatched her wig off, attacked her and her children, walking home from school or maybe walking from the store or something like that.
Right.
And it also leads back to the school. This shit been going on at this school and this environment for a long time, bro. So it takes it to another level, to a political element, because it's like, damn, like, y'all supposed to be here putting something in place. But these teachers don't get no fuck either, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So your mama don't get no fuck, your daddy gone somewhere, probably locked up. And the teachers at your school don't give a fuck either. Because they just want to get a check. So
Terrible.
Well,
what you think gonna happen?
First and foremost, condolences to the family with they woman.
condolences.
Yeah, nigga, pain, nigga. That's crazy, but reality.
Somebody died. Man, everybody died.
Nigga, hey, condolences to the pain. Might as well die. We don't know. Nah, but for real, at the end of the day, and this may sound cold, but I'm not really surprised by it at all. I'm not. I don't know why it made a big platform like that because reality, that shit happen every day, everywhere, bro. I'm from Milwaukee. Them little niggas in Milwaukee do that all the time, and it ain't. I'm not saying it's cool. It's seen it's seen all the time, and it's glorified. Yeah, but it's been happening.
Beating up mothers and shit all the
It's
time.
been happening, bro. Yes. No,
never
I'm
seen-
talking. Listen. Listen. I will. We could go on YouTube when this go off, and I'm gonna put it on Fox 6 News in Milwaukee. Watch how many storylines you see of young people doing that every day, bro. That's normal. And I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it's normal. Huh?
I see why you left.
What? Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I left. It's bad, bro. I'm not glorifying. I'm not saying that's cool. I'm saying it's normal now.
Right.
It's not normal to us currently. We're not seeing that. But if you're in that environment, that's considered normal. That's normal, bro. But we're on the outside looking in. Once upon a time, I was in that circle and I would look at that as being normal because I see that all the time. Now I'm not in that. I have more empathy towards seeing situations like that. At that part, I didn't see it in that mindset because I was in that environment all the time. I was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. And I would just keep going about it. Like, damn, this happen every day. But now I'm not in that environment. I have a bigger perspective on how I react and see shit. Like, damn, we really messed up out here. Like these kids really out here taking lives, beating up their elderly, upping up pistols, taking Social Security. I used to crack jokes like that and be like, I don't want no problem with these YNs. I don't want them to beat me up and take my Social Security check. You know what I'm saying? But this is the reality we live in right now. It's happening every day in our communities, in our local neighborhoods. It's a little boy right now or a little girl right now that got the level of disrespect towards people of age is crazy. When we were coming up, we couldn't even cuss standing in line.
Yeah.
We seen the elderly people. These kids don't care. They'll be cussing right in front of you.
Yeah. They
Don't even say, "Oh, my bad, OG, my bad." Partner, be talking. Yeah, man. So I smacked the bitch up and pounded her out. Woo, woo, woo. We never would talk like that in front of our elders. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to like you said. It got a lot of the upkeep. You know how these parents is raising these children right now. They got more of a friendship relationship instead of really putting up more boundaries and being more stern on discipline. They kids. They want to be their friends
crazy.
now.
My condolences.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm finna say different from what y'all said. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that particular situation just reflects the culture out there. And I don't really want to speak on like the city because I love the city and my family still lives out there too, so I understand it. I do show empathy towards it, but it's hard to show empathy when it's just straight nigga shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just straight nigga shit.
Right.
Just to be plain and simple, I want to be, blunt about it. Like, I don't know. We hold on to a lot of shit that we shouldn't be holding on to.
Who was filming it?
I don't know.
Another kid?
Another kid. You know they put that type of stuff on social media, laugh about it.
I'm cool. Look at me, goofy ass, dumbass shit.
I think that was recorded live.
Was it a live too?
Definitely was live.
Wow. Yeah.
What you say, Rich?
What Bowden's saying, like the Milwaukee thing, I witnessed a similar situation right here in Phoenix. So let's not get it twisted that it's a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
I witnessed kids fighting grown adults at one of them jumpy house play.
Playpen.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy at a jumping
Yeah.
house.
What's them things called?
Trapezoid.
Trampoline
park.
Over there in Levine.
What happened?
Jump house.
At one of them jump houses, kids start fighting and swinging on adults and everything.
Yeah.
But for me, man, like
that's wild.
Watching that shit made me cry. Watching that mother trying to cover her son and getting hit by them kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I think one of the things that hurt me the most was me growing up, I hated bullies. but I befriended the kids that got bullied and felt like being a protector to them. And there was other kids like that too. So, like, I would be a kid that would be walking home with him, like, yeah, do that shit to me. Like, they ain't gonna fuck with you. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I hurt my feelings to not see kids stepping up to defend,
Right.
trying to help them.
Right.
They all was
Just watching.
That kind of that hurt my spirit because I just know that I would have been helping the kid that was getting bullied just to watch his face and to be terrified. He's terrified of these kids. Like, I despise people that bully people.
Right.
Right.
So that broke my heart. But that's all over the place. It ain't a Chicago thing. And I'm not saying that because I'm from there, but I've witnessed it in other places. It's not just happening there. But what I would say is to see how fast they came together, got her a house, a car, over $200,000, all of that, just like that. A light should be shined on how fast community can come together.
As they should, as we should as people.
Right.
Used to be a time where we police and government damn near ourselves,
But yeah, man, I just want to. That is probably one of the worst things I ever watched.
Yeah, I'd have fucked them kids up.
That was horrible. So
yeah, I would have definitely.
Yeah, I'd have fucked them kids up.
But it would have been some bloop bloop swinging and.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. I did some wild stuff as a kid. I look back. I remember in middle school, bro. Our bus driver, I think he probably was 40 or 50. I remember a kid shot a spitball at him and hit him, and he put the bus in park, and he went and grabbed one of the other boys and got to choking him out, and we stomped him out because first of all, dude didn't do nothing, and he grabbed a kid, bro.
Y'all stomped who out? The bus driver?
Bus driver, bro.
So you was one of them kids.
The bus driver.
God damn, bro.
The bus driver got up and went to choking a 13-year-old boy for no reason because
he spit a spitball on
it. Wasn't him. It was the wrong dude. I'm just saying. He went on the wrong kid. We was like, yo, chill. We trying to get him off him. He wasn't going. So niggas got to stomping out the bus driver. He jumped on the wrong kid. I'm not saying.
Y'all should have told him
we was telling him that. That was the whole thing, bro. We literally told him that. I'm talking about.
Hey, Bowden. Hey, man, my condolences.
Listen, we had a whole sit down. I gotta be funny, man. Shit. Hey, now check this out. While you laughing, Lord forbid something happens to that lady within another 30 days, and then you'll be like, wow, yeah, we don't know what her condition.
Nah, it's funny because you're using it out of context. That's why it's funny.
I'm using it.
Right.
I'm using it to let you know it's more to it.
I feel you, bro.
It's way more to it.
But yeah, man, that's fucked up. Y'all niggas stomped out a bus driver for doing his job.
I gotta
keep these little niggas in check.
People don't take shit serious enough, bro. So of course, we make jokes about shit. I don't see nothing funny about that situation. But Chicago niggas is making jokes, like Skinbone and niggas is making like parodies and videos about it and all that. Because we don't take nothing serious, bro.
No, that's clout.
Are they wrong for making jokes?
Yeah.
Because I seen one that was funny.
Man, come on, man.
Let me tell you.
I will say
let me tell you the one I see. Let me tell her, Rich. Let me tell about the one I see.
To get a new crib.
Facts. Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
I seen somebody say that too.
It's definitely worth it.
And I would.
You get the shit beat out you.
Man,
Possible internal damage.
Them little motherfuckers that jumped on her can jump on me for
you
a brand new house in $100,000.
You got Remember that scene on Why Drinking Your Juice in the Hood? And Sean Wayans came in the house and was reenacting what Cuba did on.
And he was hitting all the babies.
Come on, kill all you motherfuckers! And he was busting on all them kids, on their ass, G.
Dying laughing when you see it.
Yes.
You was dying laughing when you saw that.
I was.
Okay.
But they are comparing that movie that occurred over a decennium ago to this lady, man. That's horrible. And some of the things she was saying, them kids were saying to her, bro.
That wasn't acting. That's why
Well, shit, man. We are over an hour. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all got shout outs?
I guess I'm going first. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yo, salute out to the show, man. Salute out to the show,
Yeah,
everybody
appreciate
here.
it,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Well, thank you for the invite. It's been great. Salute out to my team, Lisa, Kim, DJ DN3. You know what I'm saying? Queen B, Professor X. You know, y'all know how it is. And follow me across the board at TJ Supa. Follow us across the board at Radio Supa, just like that.
What you got coming up?
17th anniversary is next month, December 20th. Stay tuned for all the details on it. But we are having an event. Come through. It's open invitation this year. Come through, celebrate with us. 17 years radio. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Word.
No doubt. Appreciate you coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one. Yeah. Y'all got shout outs? I'm good.
Shit, shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? We always welcome open. Everybody want to come up here as a guest. You know, the platform is open.
Yes, sir. Y'all.
PotRoast podcast, Sky Harbor in the building. Shout out TJ Supa. You know what I mean? And if I didn't elaborate enough, I wanted to be clear as well. I'm glad everything worked out for the family involved in Chicago in that situation. I don't like the situation at all, but
It's terrible.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. We out. We'll holler at y'all, man. Peace and blessings.